Have you been listening to naysayers? My name is Mia Miss Drea, and I'm a serial entrepreneur who loves God and who loves helping people. Today, we're going to talk about how you can do anything that you set your mind to. Let's hop straight into the video. Defeat is not an option. Failing is not an option. Losing isn't an option. Winning is the only focus. Winning is the only thing that we're focusing on manifesting. You can do anything that you set your mind to along with the help of God. Always pray and ask God to help you in the greatest situation and in the smallest situation. If I'm working on a big project that I know that I have no expertise in, I ask and consult God and ask him to help me. And that is the same thing that each and every one of you watching this video should do. Ask God for help. Even if you feel like you can accomplish the goal in your own strength, like I feel like I'm equipped to do this. Like I feel like I can go out here and I can go accomplish this thing. Still consult God and invite him and include him in everything that you do. Even if it's something small, even if it's a small goal, include God in whatever you do. You can do anything that you put your mind to, but make sure you include God in it. We don't never want to be in a position or a place where we take the glory for what God deserves the glory for. Because I hear so many people say, I'm self-made. We got a lot of self-made people that did not form themselves. And this is how I know that they're not self-made, because there's something about each and every one of us that we would change if we could change it. And I'm talking about things that are greater than what we orchestrated. Nobody designed themselves exactly how they want it to be. We've learned to accept what God has given us and be grateful for what God has given us. But I know that there's something about each and every one of us that if we could change it, we would change it. But we were not the ones who designed us. So we cannot say that we're self-made. I know, speaking from myself, I know that there are some things that if I would have created my life and designed my life the way that I wanted it to be, things would have been different for me. So I'm not going to ever be able to say or identify with the self-made movement because I did not create myself. I have made some decisions that have helped to change some things in my life and taken authority over the things God has given me authority over. But when I came into this world up until today, there were things even that I encountered in life that if I were in complete control, I would have never experienced or encountered those things. And I know that there are many people out there who feel the same way. So I don't know why we feel like we have control over everything. But if we include God in everything, that gives us more authority and more control. And the more that we are in alignment with what he wants us to do, we can accomplish whatever we're called to do. You know, if you have a goal or a dream that you want to achieve, if you have something that you want to do that seems insurmountable, you can do it with the help of God. You know, and even if it's something, a lot of people say, oh, people don't change, people can't change. It's challenging for a person to change from who they are naturally or who they grew up to be, but nothing is impossible with God. And it may be a daily journey. It may be a daily battle that has to be fought in order to make the changes, in order to manifest and be the person that we want to be, the person that God called us to. Because I know good and well that when Steve Harvey came out of the womb, he wasn't the comedian, the leader, the man that he is today. There's no way that he was that person. Kerry Washington, when she was born, she did not come out as articulate as she is today. She was not, I mean, this woman is so well spoken, but I know that she was not that person when she was born. When she was 5 years old, the woman she is today, she was not. All of those were things that she wanted to accomplish and who she wanted to be and who God allowed her to be. So the same goes for each and every one of us. And I love to always reference Tom Brady because after reading one of his books and just seeing how he was not the person who we see him to be today his entire life. So whatever goals or whatever dreams you have, just know that you're in good company if you're not at the highest level of who you can be. If you have not arrived, if you have not become the greatest person, or if you have not accomplished what you want to accomplish, just know the people that you see walking in the accomplishments that we see them walking in today, just know that there was a day when they weren't that person. There was a day when they had to fight and had to work hard to get better. You know, the great actress that we see, Taraji P. You know, we see Taraji P as a phenomenal actress. She's done so many things. She's been a part of so many films and so many movies. And I know that 20 years ago, she was not the actress that she is today. So, you know, just looking at so many people and how they have developed and how they have become what they are today is proof that we can be whoever we put our minds to be, you know, because they have to have some kind of mind power. Like you hear people talking about celebrities or talking about people that are successful athletes and things like that. But when I look at them, I'm thinking to myself, you can say what you want to say about people that are in prominent positions, but those people work for those positions. They have to work to maintain them. That's why there are people that are like one-hit wonders, because they didn't put in the same amount of work that we see the people on this level put in. And you know, I hear so much stuff and so much negativity. Oh, they rich, say this and that. It takes a level of tenacity to maintain a blessing. It's one thing to get a blessing, but the work and the effort that a person has to put in to maintain a blessing it's really not comprehended by the people on the outside looking in. Because you see, oh, this person accomplished this goal. We have no idea how much work they put in, how much effort they put in to accomplish it. But if we are aiming to accomplish something in life, we know that we can do it because other people have done it, but we have to do the work. You know, showing up every single day. Showing up every day is one of the greatest and the biggest challenges that success poses. Showing up, you've got to show up. I think showing up is probably the hardest thing, because one day you can be energized to do something, but on another day, what you gonna do when you tired and when all the forces are coming against you, or somebody comes and knocks you off, or some situation comes and knocks you out of your stride? What are you gonna do? Are you going to stop that day, or are you going to find a way to mitigate whatever challenges come up and get back out there and stay in the game? You know, I just feel like you can accomplish whatever you want, but you have to work on your mindset. I feel like you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to, but you have to show up. You have to do the work. And you have to constantly show up, consistently show up. You can't show up 3 times and then you're going to be at the finish line. You can't show up 10 times and then you're going to be great. You have to show up time after time after time after time. So many people talk about the 10,000 hour rule. How after you've worked on something for 10,000 hours, you've mastered it. You know, you have to put in a level of work and tenacity. So if I encourage you with anything in this video, it is to do the work and show up, and know that the people that came before you put in work, and they're still putting in work today. Work has not stopped. Work does not quit. You know, you have to show up and really believe that you can do it and keep God at the forefront. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment below, I can. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. Until next time, have a blessed one.